All right, guys, here's what happened. Today's Monday. I met her on Tuesday. Basically, here's how it went down. I don't like to kiss and tell, but just all you doubters, you saw, I've, what happened was I didn't record any of this, obviously. She and I went on a hike. So what happened was I finally hooked up with her, and I had re-up, so I got about another 4 grams of shrooms. So I had altogether probably 4 grams and another I had 6 grams of shrooms. We ate 2.5 to 3 grams of shrooms. What we did was we went over to. So what was my investment in with 3 grams of shrooms? Is what? It's not that much money. So basically, I what $30. So we went over about 10 of shrooms. Went over to not far from where I live. There's kind of like this oasis area, literally 10 minutes from me. 10 fucking minutes. So we drive there, don't take the shrooms, and we met the Circle K, so we got some soda. She had a Coke or whatever she was drinking. I don't know what it was. I forgot what she was drinking, tea or some shit. I'm drinking Coke. Yeah, because you need something to wash these shrooms down. So we go out to this place, literally 10 minutes up the road, because I live like right on where I live is kind of on the border of just right there, the desert. Literally, I could go. The shooting range I use is about 30 minutes away, 40 minutes maybe, depending on traffic when I go. But usually about 30 minutes is my semi-private shooting range near Mecca. That's where I prefer to shoot. But if I just want to shoot off a round, I could literally go 7-minute drive into the desert behind me and do it in a field over there. There's a few fields I could go off and shoot. Nobody cares. Oh, there's more than a few. Yeah. I don't do it, but I don't like to, but I know a few places where I can. But that's beside the point. So we went out to this. It's there's it's weird. You hike in about a half mile. It's right up. You park. And there's a grove of palm trees. So there's an oasis there. It gives you an oasis feel. So we went out there. And keep in mind, I'm not stupid. I brought condom along just because you never know. And also what I had on me was, I think I took, just for the fuck of it, I think I ate I have like Cialis. Why not as a boost? I don't need it, but 20 milligrams. I took 100 milligrams of that. Like I took 5 of those just to get me horny. Just to get the blood flowing down there, okay? It got the blood flowing. So when I was on shrooms, it would be natural. Okay, so what happened was, basically we get there and we're in the car, and I figured let's just eat them in the car because we got our drinks right there. So we eat them. We only eat about, I would say, 1.5 grams right off the bat, maybe 2. I ate 2 grams. She ate maybe about 2. No, I ate a little over half, and she ate maybe 2 grams. Yeah, I mean, she ate half. I ate a little over half, probably. Get up, and then we brought the rest with us. Then, as we're hiking, we brought our drinks. You could eat these shrooms with no drinks. These shrooms would be great. I'm thinking about somehow mixing these shrooms into chocolate and just eat. I don't know how. I like to bake these. I don't know if you bake these shrooms that will fuck up the potency. These would be great if they were chocolate covered and you have chocolate covered crickets I've had chocolate covered crickets, believe it or not. They taste good. I think they're crickets. Believe it or not, they sound gross. Chocolate covered crickets are the best. Great protein. They're a delicacy. So what did I have? I forgot. Okay, so we ate the rest. keep in mind, we ate, I'm guessing 2.5 to 3 grams, because my guy always weighs them heavy. I'm guessing about 3. So I wasn't on Xanax or any of that shit. That was the day before. So then she and I, or a couple days before, she and I, it was Wednesday when we met. Okay, so she and I are going on this hike. We're talking, and yeah, it was like when I first met her, I could tell she was flirting with me and stuff, and told me she didn't have a boyfriend or husband or any of that shit. So I go, you better be. Oh, I said to her this, guys, I go, I don't want to shroom with you and go hiking with you if you got a boyfriend, or I know you're not married, but if you have a boyfriend. She goes, no, she goes, I'm totally single. I go, okay, fine. Because obviously, first of all, most girls will not shroom with a guy if they have a boyfriend. So we go out on the thing, and we're talking, and we're getting along perfectly fine. And when you get on shrooms and you're with a chick you kind of like, and this chick's cool, man. She's about 40-ish. And like I said, I just met her, but I've seen her be around before. She's a neighbor of mine. She lives, I want to say like probably 10 minutes away. I don't know, 10 minutes from, she's about 10 minutes from where I live. That's it. And what happened was, I'm more in her neighborhood than she's in mine. In a way. I live over the freeway. She's on this side of the freeway in county property. So here's the deal. I have a rental property over where she lives, kind of. And then my place is on the other side. So here's the deal. We're hiking, her and I, and yeah, I knew it would just be a progression of what it was like, because her and I just had good chemistry. We're talking. She's rubbing my hand, not rubbing my hand like a genie. She's rubbing my arm. We're not holding hands or nothing like, Romeo and Juliet, but she's touching my arm. You could tell there's stuff there. So anyway, we get to this. It's about a half mile to maybe 3/4 of a mile. You got to hike right off the road where we parked, and you come to where the palm tree oasis is. And since it was raining recently, there's water down there. Not a waterfall, but there's water, it's like, what do you call it? Like an oasis. It creates you an oasis feel. So we went over there, and by now we're both, keep in mind, it is about, I don't know, we were walking slow, talking, looking at shit. So it's probably about 30 minutes, and we're both coming onto the shrooms really good now. So we get near the oasis, and we just take a break there. And we still had our drinks left. Oh, and I had weed, so we were going to smoke a little weed. So we're sitting there smoking a little weed. And see, on these shrooms, you don't feel like fucking a chick. You feel like you want to make love to a chick. It's more like on shrooms, it's more romantic. Shrooms is very romantic. You want to make love to a woman. You don't want to fuck her like on booze. It's more like on MD. It's like on ecstasy or something. So, make a long story short, I don't want to go into kiss and tell, but I will. So basically what happened was, we're smoking, and then we're sitting next to each other, kind of on the edge of this, it's an oasis with the trees up ahead, and it's like maybe no wind, maybe a 1-2 mile per hour wind. It's like 78 degrees, perfect temperature, birds are chirping. It's very romantic, because it's about 3:00. The sun's kind of starting to go down a little and stuff, maybe 3:30. We get out there, and we're there, and I just leaned over and she started rubbing my arm and stuff like that. So I knew let's put it this way. Oh, here's what happened. I said, she goes like this. She goes, why don't you shotgun smoke into my mouth? So when you do that, you basically have to kiss somebody and pass it into their mouth. And then at that point, I was making out with her. So she invited me almost to kiss her. Then at that point, I was making out with her right there on the edge. And I was on 100 milligrams of fucking Cialis. I'm not going to lie. I didn't need it just for the extra boost. So what happened was, I like to keep these videos short. Obviously, we're passionately making out right there in the Oasis. It's like, it's weird, man. I mean, I felt like oh my God, I'm on the fucking, I felt like we were like, it was just a great, both of us, it was very euphoric. The shrooms were very, very euphoric. And here we are making out and stuff. And what was happening? I'm grabbing her, reaching under her top, touching her boobies. She's got these tight, she's wearing shorts, guys, like these tight, like tight shorts. Imagine leggings, but they're shorts, real tight, hip hugging shorts, nice ass, perfect legs, man. Like this chick's got, because she walks all the time. So I'm sitting there rubbing her thighs. I'm starting to rub in between her thighs and stuff, and we're making out and stuff. And at this point, before I go to her thighs, one of my hands is rubbing her breast, like her left breast. I'm making out with her. I'm kissing her on the neck, in the mouth, and my hand is like on her left breast. I'm kissing her on the breast. My other hand is working first between her thighs, and then don't forget, she's wearing these like not leggings, but tight shorts with no panties. And I'm starting to just put my hand between her legs, and she's taking my hand and shoving it between her, like grasping my hand to make sure so she wants me to rub her. At that point, she's wanting me to rub her clit. So I'm starting to rub her clit right then and there. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Like, yeah, well, I'm thinking, do I want to go all the way? She'd let me just do it right here. And it's like, the sun's not quite setting. We could almost get away. Nobody's around. I could probably get away doing it with her right there discreetly, but it was just a build up to that. And we're passionately making out. Her nipples are hard as just like, how do you say it, man? They were like protruding like pebbles. They were solid, those big round. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this chick was just horny. No, she was basically, like I said, my hands between her. I'm kissing her neck. I'm kissing her breast at this point. She's grabbing my head, rubbing it into her breast, like making me suck on her breasts. And both of them, her nipples are hard. They are like fucking, she's got like nice big areolas. Her nipples are like rock solid. They're protruding super hard. And I could feel with my right hand, her clit is hard as a rock. She's and she's moving. I'm on my side because we found a nice place to lay down on, and like some leaves there that were cool. No bugs around. And she's on the side of the fucking Oasis. The water's near us. That's my cat. And she's pressing up against me right there. And I'm like ready at this point. Like, I'm hard as a fucking rock because I took 100 milligrams of Cialis. I didn't really need it. I would have been hard anyway. And she's just pressing up against me. At this point, my hand is on her, like rubbing her clit. And she's at that point reaching around, grabbing my penis, feeling my manhood, believe me, Hormaxer, this for you. I was hard as an 18-year-old. Was I close to busting? No, but I could have if I was younger. To be continued. Thank you.